Hello everybody, welcome back to another Fireblade video. And today, we will be playing Doki Doki Electric Club Part 4. Yeah, we're breezing through this game very quickly. I was originally just going to do a Undertale or Bendy video. Or Baldi, sorry. Or Bendy, I guess. I could do that too. But instead, I'm just going to play Doki Doki. And, because I want to get through this game as fast as possible. So, let's just go ahead and begin. Future me, cut this out. Doki Doki. Ooh, always gets you in the vibe. Yeah, I love this game. I'm not gonna hit new game this time. I might cut that out from the original video. I think I did. Okay. Actually, hold on. So, I decided for this playthrough, I was going to go ahead and get the poem section done, because these videos get so long so fast. So, I decided to minimize it, finish the poems off screen. It's gonna happen with next episode, and unless something creepy happens, then I'll definitely cut it out. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of Undertale. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not Undertale, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all you. And I'm super happy you're all willing to help me out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's the whole school day. Or it's the whole day of school. Where we'll get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica. Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a very specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Yeah, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. In Japanese, is it like how you say Monica? Ain't it that, like, or squid? How you say in Japanese, it's like Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. ... never mind. She knows it's either she knows this is a game, or she's kind of like Siri. She knows stuff. My goodness. Glad Siri did not come. Oh, never mind. Let's just focus on our event for tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as yours or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I'll walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I'll leave my hand in front of her face. Ooh. You're spacing out again, dummy. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone. She don't like us anymore, dog. Wait, she blushing though. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you're always so worried about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they're preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Foreblade, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? And what do you mean? Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but she seems a little downcast today. You can't even see my nipples, that's crazy. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. She appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Fireblade. You certainly know a lot more about her than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talking to me about things that bothered her. What the heck? Yo, no, Oh, come on, Back to the Future. Sure, man. Let's get the showers right now. I got water all over this. Look at this. Oh crap. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. Maybe. Yes. Let me tell you. Monica is definitely acting suspicious. In the last couple nights, first night it seemed like she was just popular, all that. Second night it seemed like someone was stalking her. The last episode, she said like, if I'm in trouble, save my game. And then she like translated Mon Eka from Japanese to English. So I don't know what the heck is going on with Monica. She's definitely the horror in the game. I thought it was gonna be Yuri, because Yuri has that aesthetic, but I don't know, dog. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Question mark. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up to the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on the line is you, Fireblade. Me? How on earth would that be a good conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much now. But Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Yeah? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Fireblade. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you? Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do now? Or, what I do know is... What do I know? I'm sorry. What do I know? Anyway. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it too much right now. Right? Marco smiles meaningfully. There's nothing meaningful behind her. I'm on to her, dog. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting, where she backhands her and says, "Snap out of it, Sayori." I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice down so much that I can't even hear her. Probably not even talking, she's just going, maybe mumbling a bit too. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about it, try to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, what? After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Wait, we're already here? We're 11 minutes into recording. I'm gonna have to split this up into not only this night, but also next night. Next night's gonna be like 2 seconds. We're gonna walk in and walk out. Sayori, my girl. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Fireblade. Thanks. Sayori, you've been really quiet today. I mean, I haven't even heard you. Is everything alright? Yeah? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your faces. She gingerly hands me a bottle full of sunshine. Just like in the first poem. Well, alright. Fireblade. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you'd try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Hold on! Where's the music? Save my game. Save my freaking game. You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait! This is some new music. I don't think I've heard this. Of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how that poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. What? So sometimes it's easier to write down when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Fireblade, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. She's crying. Look. Oh my goodness. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, I glance around the room to make sure no one else has noticed. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. Oh, hurt my neck. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. I'm not doing that again. Finally, she gathers herself up and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Fireblade. It's just a little rain cloud. Sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. I didn't even read her poem. It's bad. No, it's so bad right now with her. She didn't even show us her dang poem. No one else got to see her poem. Okay, Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. I've read that before. Question mark. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. I'm sorry, girl, but my heart is ready to say you're for another playthrough. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. You. Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hand and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Why in the world are we making everybody leave? Yuri's next. And I'm not even trying to flirt with her. That's all the game. Hey, Fireblade. Did you do something to Natsuki? I saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught. There's no way I could tell Monica I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads it through, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? Okay, I do have a confession. Before this playthrough, I did do like 12 on Sayori, but then 8 on Natsuki. So maybe since Sayori's out of here, then it picked Natsuki as the one I'm trying to impress. Or maybe I did Natsuki more than Sayori. It might have been 12 on Natsuki and 8 on Sayori. I don't know. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poems a lot the other day, too? No, she didn't. Hardly. But it was made for Sayori. What? This game is confusing me. I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Fireblade? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Girl, I'm not your freaking boyfriend. I don't even think you have a rope. So you're not even my next playthrough. You're none of my playthroughs, girl. Get her. The door is over there. I don't understand Monica's joke at all. Yep. She knows this is a game, or she's like, just like Siri. Oh my goodness. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? You don't need to answer that. It was just something to think about. Hey. Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. None of us had noticed she had re-entered the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. Eric, you really need to stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Fireblade wrote this poem. We're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everybody to read. Okay, well, I think Fireblade is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone wanted to read this anyway, this piece of trash. She wads it up and goes, Kenobi! In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Look. Never mind. Natsuki. I'll give you the poem. It's not really fair to Yuri. She hasn't gotten to read it at all because no one cares about her. So what? I don't care about her. Well, I guess Fireblade is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it though. It's made for me only. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. I'll be your beach. I'm not even gonna read this in her voice. Well, I might. The last one was pretty funny. I'll be your beach. By Natsuki, last name. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today, I have a special place. A beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way, I thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your deep thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea. And let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. Remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. What? In the beach that washes your worries away. I'm not gonna read all that again. The way that you fought left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love again. That's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So he decided to write about the beach, but what happened? And then came up with the message later. Well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic for both of us to write about or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something called fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing with doing that once in a while. She's been blushing this entire time. Well, at the very least, it was good practice. Okay, wait, Monica already seen it. I'll show Monica just because. Hi, Fireblade. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'd also make me happy to see. Anyway, I already read your poem, so you can go ahead and read mine now. The lady... Oh my goodness. The Lady Who Knows Everything by Monica Last Name. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that has ever sought. But here I am, a feather. Last adrift the sky. I'm not going to do the Marco voice. Last adrift the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all has faced me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of what amount to nothing. There is no meaning, no purpose. We speak the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way that it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Huh, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Two-dimensional. Two-dimensional is flat. Like this Captain America trading card. It's flat. But one-dimensional, isn't it like this? Yeah, that. She knows. She freaking knows. If we took out every other night, definitely this night more than anything. And then last night. Anyway, here's Marcus' writing tip of the day. If you're ever too shy to share your writings because you're afraid it's not that good, it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want you to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh crap. I totally forgot about the music. I muted it just because someone came in here, but I forgot to unmute it. There we go. Fun. Swing light. There you go. Bro! Ooh. Okay, that's good. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. I see. I think you're improving at writing a general, Fireblade. But I can't help but feel a little foolish. Yeah, what for? Just feel like I kept trying to offer advice when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded ignorant. I'm so stupid. Oh wait, I thought that was me. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No, you don't understand. I spend so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, with Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious why nobody has fun when talking to me. Yeah, I mean, you said it, not me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Dun dun dun. Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. It's not the first time I've seen her do that, although it's me, I have a terrible memory. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. Dun, dun, dun. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gone so used to it. It's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gone used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked? Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Eh? Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I'll leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible like this. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could make things worse. There we go, holy crap. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little better. We didn't even read her poem, or Natsuki's poem, I think? No, Sayori's poem. We only got Monica and Natsuki in. Listen, after yesterday, I'm fucked up. Because the last time I played this, they had the whole festival thing, and that took forever. I'm so glad it's so short now. Anyways, okay, you free? We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange right now? What? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is in the mood. immune to it. Staggering air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Why did she say that? That's so out of pocket. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems to be right. Sorry. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to bathe. Natsuki, please show a little bit of decency. She didn't even do anything wrong. Leave Natsuki alone. Oh, come on. She wasn't feeling too well and went home early today. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we need a lot of them, in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will help me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... question mark? Guys, can you help me figure out something to do with Yuri? She's unimportant. I'm useless. No, you said that, not me. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You can make some banners or decorations. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Firelid. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that, even though it's true. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some heavy tasks to handle. So it would go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could also always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. That's... Is Marcus suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to such a suggestion like that? I suppose I do mind a bit of help. But even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you'd like to handle the baking on your own. Fireblade may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited at assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're trying to make excuses for Fireblade to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. Baking isn't? Jeez, what do you think? Okay, guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Fireblade to decide who he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, so you know. I'm sure he's interested in it. You literally just said. I was surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah, probably you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me, as I save my game. But of course, I'm going to go with... Okay, Sayori, Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki. Turn down just a bit. Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. You guys made it sound like it's a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago, you're saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course, as per usual. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except for the performance is gonna be awesome. Save my game again. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Fireblade? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not... I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. Question mark? I think that Yuri may be feeling a little unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth at everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hand on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you're the most talented one here. And you're going to make a big help. You're going to make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. But the cupcakes will help too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound more like Sayori. Even though it didn't come out perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something about Sayori, but said at this time. This Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see you all do the best. Well, with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm gonna stay a bit longer. I barely got to do my reading today, so fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody packs up their things and starts to follow Monica and Yuri out the door between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for the weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you had no way to contact me. Well, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, it would be better to go to my house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Now get out of here. Alright, fine by me? Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh, I'm gonna save my dang game. Didn't you say that you're going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like that in front of everyone. That, I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone before. That's all it is, so. Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki's coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? I mean, I was going after Sayori, so I guess only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. Wonder what happens if I pick. I think I could go back and choose again. I'm gonna go and see. Yeah, I saved it. Everyone looks straight at me. Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Maka said that Sayori was helping her. Oh, yeah. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, you didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Okay. Yeah, let's go back. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. Just a little intermission. Seriously, I can't wait. Oh, my MacBook's cooked now. It's already Sunday. Oh my goodness. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's arrival. I kept telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she will act any different when it's just the two of us. Probably. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She almost has a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also likes to complain about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing about Sayori after she left the club so early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to set aside Sayori's feelings when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori's house before Natsuki comes over. We're on page 4, guys. I wonder, can I get to page 9 before the festival? Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. The music's gone. Please, nothing bad happen. Again, we used to play like so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's in her room. It's very strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head to her bedroom, where I finally found her. Sayori. Hi, Fireblade. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I mean, it looks fine besides, I guess, the chair, that mug, and then the hardly folded pants. And then the broken calendar. Nothing special on it, I guess. I also recognize the stuffed animals and wall decoration that she's had for years now. So that's why that's ripped up, and that's negative shift, right? Shift, turn. Oh, oh, there's something. Tab, no, shift. There's no double tip. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I guess there's a paper wad and an unmade bed. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Were you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last week. She's been talking to Monica, right? We literally know this. Monica told me. Yeah, obviously. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me! Exclamation point. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Fireblade. Huh? I can't just be like it's always been. This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something had happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in the trap, Fireblade. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're saying it for the first time. Saying what? What are you talking about? You're really going to make me say it, aren't you, Fireblade? As I say my freaking... Oh, wait. That's number 9. No. I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make the other people put their energy into carrying it to waste by having them spend it with me? That's what it feels like. That's why I try to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't figure out how to respond. How is it possible Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Boy, your best friend has just said that she's had a depression her entire life. And you're just gonna say you betrayed me? You're trying to make her feel worse. No. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. I mean, throughout the game, I have been doing everything with her, so I mean, even if there's only so much that I could do, I've tried. If I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Fireblade. Why do you think I didn't tell you? If I told you, you'd have to waste your effort in caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's very sweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Fireblade. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the Lecture Club because I'm selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in any way I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, pull her into a tight embrace. Fireblade. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Fireblade. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, hers just remains at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please, don't do this. Fireblade, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. But I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in to call yourself selfish, then you'll have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. There's nothing, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Fireblade. The only time I'm feeling nothing is when I'm in pain, feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I'll let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like it for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. Hey, man.
Like a video?
Yeah. I love you.
Love you, buddy.
Think you're awesome. Have a good night, okay?
Love you, buddy. Right?
I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this is one I have other plans. Maybe I should kiss them. No, don't. Please don't. If you did, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that'd be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I feel myself feeling uneasy. I need some water, dude. This game has a lot of talking. It's hard for me to keep Think about when Natsuki's about to come over. I think sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Why am I on page 9 again? Look. Holy crap. Okay. I spend only a few minutes back home, anxiously waiting for her arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. ... Okay. This 10 stars on the fit, bro. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. See, if I was a dad, I'd never let my daughter go out in this. Look. Wide shirt. Her bra is right showing. No. Go home. Change. Younger. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Whole background changed. Okay. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. What else would it be full of? My goodness. Well, I don't want to come all this way to see that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't have them already. Good. Glad I could count on you with that part. Well, of course. Surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside school? Yeah, everyone is, dude. It's not that surprising. I'm a bit different. I'm not fully like this. Not fully different like this. But, you know, like, it's not that hard to imagine. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. We're already here. Wait, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Fireblade? Come on. Since when I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Yeah. This is ridiculously heavy. Yeah. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small in it. You jerk. Natsuki hits me into the chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. You really hate being small that much? Ugh. It's not like I hate it. But sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me to say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff we need to do. What? There's a lot. That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you can treat me like kid. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize, dude. I appreciate that you're trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Ugh. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, is that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Fireblade. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm fighting back. Or I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. It's peach water. It's really pulling me up now. This battery looks terrible. Oh boy. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Probably, where did you get to put the food coloring? The batter's gonna be in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? Gee, I wonder what she's using color or food coloring for. To color the dang food. To color the batter, of course. I mean, I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything with that, with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I already have a preference, so... Come on, you're not putting any heart in this at all. Can't you at least have a little fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter to smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that's pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end. If just looking at it makes people's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you're completely finished mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We are using a electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for icing. Icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez. We'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Suki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. Really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See, as if to improvise, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger closer to the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all of her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return. It doesn't even say making her stumble in turn. What's that? No, gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault was that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki, instead, wipes it with her finger before shoving her finger toward my face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Yeah, this is the girl for the next route. I'm picking her for sure. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You did that all the time to me, you know. I hardly talk to you during this. Why is she saying I do it to her all the time? Anyways, saying dumb things just to try to get a reaction on me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... So, Fireblade's a freak in this game. Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Notice, he said right before he did that he probably shouldn't do that either. That means don't do it. Holy crap. I'm just gonna... No. Her face is entirely red. Fireblade, you really shouldn't do that. It's kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? ... What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that. You sucked her finger. What? Heck, just... You have her hands like this. Icing on this one. Just go... Put it on her face. Again, dude. Come on now. Just... Come on now. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? You licked her finger. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breast. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Ugh. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off, of course. Too much heat. I'm not finishing that joke. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough, cough. No wonder. You left the dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She said, oh, my goodness. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting him in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment is already gone. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Oh, that smells good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She shows them off, all the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better when we add the icing. Okay, at least he's not being a freak anymore. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles, and they'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using this one this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that have a thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can make stripes or other patterns. Or you can also write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Yeah? Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose cupcakes based on a word they like. Ugh. I was kind of expecting you to say something really dumb. That's actually a really cute idea, though. Heh, maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on, we're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect to think you're cute. It's a better. Only go straight line. Gotta go. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Yeah? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. I can go into the history and see what you said, bro. You are caught in 4K. Can I go all the way to the start? Hold on. Oh. It only goes that far back. I mean, that's pretty good. It'll take forever to load that. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do. Without giving me a chance to think before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, she puts them all aside to admire our work. Look how pretty they all look together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. There's no reason you can't. I don't see any harm in it. Yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. She would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, my dad cooks. When my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping that we could have some time for some... I'm just saying books, dude. I don't want to... No. Yeah, I'm just gonna say... Cut that part out. I was hoping we could have some time for some manga, but I still need to get home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slow. You should have really thought about that. It's not like you always had this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you'll be able to probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. I can skip, like, you know how all the words load? Or watch. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. My freaking phone died. My phone died. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Watch. Oh. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. Again, I think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I feel so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer like I wanted? I mean, I did suck her finger, but I mean, that's it. Oh, what? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, huh? What you said before about not always having this chance? Doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be. Aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me intensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. I believe. I thought you only cared about getting this done. Just sorry I had to leave so early today. Really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way about you, so. She suddenly gets closer to me. Saying this. I don't know. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches away from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch my sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Dude, I don't know. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as if I feel her breaths against me. I felt it for a while now.
Did you want to talk about anything?
Okay. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori. Huh? Hi, Fireblade. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Fireblade. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat the cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come today. Yeah, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, like sucking her finger. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. She's crying. Oh no, she really did like us. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down her face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Fireblade? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if you could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Fireblade. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me. Cut the part out. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I want to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Fireblade. I'm really scared. Why are you scared, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me, Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Fireblade, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand on my own. Do you remember how I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? We're to sleep. Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori, I love you. I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you like me more than I like you. I should have realized this sooner. But spending time with everyone in the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me right now. That's why I accept your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we'll both be happy. Fireblade. Aww. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms around me. Fireblade, is this really okay? Yeah. Hold Sayori in my arms and we pull closer. You'll never have to let me go again. I love you, Fireblade. I want to be with you forever. Me too. ... Feel Sayori's grip around me weaken. What's this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Fireblade. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there for every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I release each other. So, I guess that means that makes the festival tomorrow our first day, huh? What do you think? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go wherever your pace suits you best. Hey, Firewade? Sayori gazes at me, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't know. I don't understand what Sayori means by that. You're saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. That's what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more certain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I kept wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes for me to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Okay, I was gonna end it there, because that's technically the end of the, night, I guess. But the music's gone. And the poem didn't show up. So, which I mean is the day of the festival, so whatever. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house and wake her up, but decide that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all of the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond, thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will go great too. The music's gone, dude. Blade, you're the first one here. Thanks for being so early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here right now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. This must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remembering what she told me yesterday, I suddenly feel awful. It's not nearly as simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take some responsibility for her, Fireblade. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Marco, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But, stammer embarrassed, did Sayori tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't plan on bringing it up with everyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah? Monica is being as friendly as usual. But for some reason, I felt a chill go down my spine after hearing that. My heart hurts right now. Hey, do you want to check out the pine flips? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pine flips, laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Is my volume down? No, it's not. Yeah, I thought so too. This is the scary part of the game for sure. So, I don't know what the heck is going to happen. It's going to be something with Sayori. She did something, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead. I don't know crap about this game yet. Or crap about what happens. But I do know something will happen. And I flipped through the pages. This advisory is issued, or whatever it said. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's from the ones they performed during the practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem on it. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Get percent sign by Sayori. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. I think Monica told her to do something, but the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Monica definitely did something to Sayori. It's either Sayori did something to herself, or Monica did. What's this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Fireblade? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so there's... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. No big deal, at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even a simple gesture of walking her out to school makes her reality really happier. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's what she needs, and that's what I'm going to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She's a really heavy sleeper. So, I can't believe I ended up doing this. Waking her up in our own house. That really is a boyfriend thing to do. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's door, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. Really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? She really leaves me no choice. She only opened the door. What the heck? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This can't be real. There's no way this can't be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I surprised my urge to vomit, just like yesterday. I told Sayori I'd be there for her. I told her what's best, and everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. It's not what Sayori needed. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel worse? Why am I so selfish? This is my fault. My swearing thoughts keep telling me everything that I could have done to prevent this. If I had just spent more time with her, walked her to school, just remained friends with her, like it had always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the Literature Club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever. Nothing I could do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can recess and try some restart and do something different. I had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And that's the end of the... Okay, of course my phone's storage sucks now. What? So everyone's normal, but... Looking. Oh, I do have my stuff still. So I could go back. Let's go back to this. Missing character / sayori.character. The file is missing or corrupt. Save file is corrupt. Starting a new game. Wait. Guys, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself. This girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making now, but just kind of works since you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, I read all this. I'm saving the game. I'm doing this tomorrow. My saves are gone. No, wait, no, quit. Quit. Yes. You know what? I can't do it. Bye, guys. Be healthy. Be safe. Love yourself. Hey guys, so this is me a bit later. My phone storage is a lot better now. So I wanted to do the outro now. I'm not going to do any of the other stuff I did on my other part. But I do want to say, if you have the same things that you had going on, like Sayori did in that game, seek help immediately. I do not advise for anyone to do what Sayori did. Alright. Listen, if you are depressed and you ever fought, if you don't, you know that, please, talk to someone. Because, listen, you've seen how I reacted during that scene. You've seen, because Doki Doki Literature Club, the whole horror of the game, is it gets you, like, attached to these characters, and then it kills them off. I'm gonna go ahead and guess Natsuki and Yuri are gonna die very soon. And it's gonna be Monica. I know it's gonna be her. But listen, okay, you seen how I reacted. If that was real life, it was one of my friends who did what Sayori did, I wouldn't be the same. I would not do anything for the rest of my life. So listen, alright, just know that if you ever do anything like that, everyone who knows you and loves you will be affected. So just don't do it. No one will ever be the same again after that. Alright, you are loved. If not by anyone else, God and Jesus love you, okay? Listen, if you feel like you're alone in the world, you're not. Alright? Everybody. There's at least 2 or 3 people out there who love you. Your family loves you, okay? And listen, just do not do that. Okay? Yeah, I just want to say that if you have mental health problems, either A, talk to someone, or, like, actually, that's the only thing you really can do. Just talk to someone and try to get better. Do not, death or killing yourself is never the answer. Okay? I just want to say that. Thank you.